Greetings, everyone. I'm Sterling, and I hope I've been helping you learn American English, or that maybe I'm about to start helping you learn American English, or just help you improve your abilities in American English, and in a way that's less than completely, totally boring, and that feels a little bit different, I hope. And today's video, and a number of videos to follow it, is about how to know what verb tense to speak in English. And before we do that, if you like what you hear, please subscribe to my channel right now and join me in my Facebook group called Learning American English with Sterling, and or contact me for one-on-one classes and coaching in English, in person or online. I'm on WhatsApp at +52133 2154 1547, and those are all the digits you need to enter in WhatsApp to contact me directly at home in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. My work is dedicated to helping native Spanish speakers learn and improve their abilities in English. And although I think the majority of teaching English should be done in English, I also don't believe that any harm can come from considering in Spanish and reviewing in Spanish many concepts of grammar that are common between English and Spanish. If you're a natural Spanish speaker, considering grammatical concept in Spanish will actually strengthen your language foundations and help you to be able to speak English with more ease and confidence. So even though it will take time to prepare lessons and videos in both languages, you are going to see this topic, verb tenses, also explained in Spanish, because verb tenses are verb tenses. The same verb tenses are used in many languages, and in fact, English and Spanish share almost all of the same verb tenses. So, do you understand them? It doesn't matter which language you're speaking, the tenses mean the same thing, even though sometimes they don't mean exactly the same thing. So, are you having any trouble deciding which verb tense to speak in when you speak English? Well, do you know what you want to say in your Spanish-speaking mind? And do you know the grammatical name for the ideas you're trying to express in your Spanish-thinking mind? Well, if you do, you probably don't need to listen to much more on this topic. It's going to be easy for you. But if you don't, then you have a weak foundation that needs to be strengthened. You need something to connect your Spanish way of thinking with an English way of thinking. Understanding verb tenses and what the tenses mean in both languages is a kind of a missing link. A missing link to developing an English thinking mind, and that is the objective to this series of videos. One serious problem, a significant problem, about knowing which verb tense to speak in is that when people speak their own native language, unfortunately, they don't really know. They don't really think about what verb tense they're speaking in. I mean, in your own native language, when you're just talking, you don't have to analyze the rules. You just have something to say and you just say it, right? But if you try to explain your verb tenses you just used to someone else and give them names, identify the names, but you can't do it, if that's where you are right now, you're going to have trouble connecting the rules of Spanish to the rules of English. And that's the easy way to do it. But if you can't do that, you have nothing solid to connect from. But the good news is, you do already know the rules of Spanish, even if you're not sure of the names of the verb tenses in Spanish. But they're very similar to the names in English. And you do know how to use the rules correctly in Spanish. So let's figure out what they are, what you should call them, how you can recognize them, and then let's start taking advantage of what you already know. Because to treat English grammar as if it's something different or independent from Spanish grammar, I really think that's the slow way and the hard way to learn. You might ask, what's your authority for saying that? Well, it's my own authority only, because I can tell you that this is the way I've been learning Spanish. I have not learned Spanish grammar as if it's something separated from the grammar that I already use and know very well in my native language, English. And I feel like I've been quite successful at developing my Spanish abilities following this, what has become unconventional wisdom. Considering that just 3 years ago, I could barely complete a sentence of any kind in Spanish. And I want to be humble about this. I'm here to brag on the method and how the method works. I don't mean to brag on myself. In fact, because I am just an average person, I think that maybe brings out the point. I'm just an average person like you. And it just makes more sense, and it's faster to use and take advantage of what you already know, to use what already happens automatically in your speech now to help you to develop a different way to express the exact same ideas in English. So I do hope you're still here. Now, let's get to the meat of verb tenses. Watch for part 2, and then watch for more. And like I said before, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you missed it, you can contact me directly for private instruction through WhatsApp at +5 2133 21541 here in beautiful Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. And feel free to join my Facebook group, also called Learning American English with Sterling. Until then, bye, and I will catch you all in the next video.